नमस्कार दोस्तों एंड वेलकम टू माय चैनल। सो दोस्तों आज हम बात करेंगे ऑन थिंग्स दैट हैपन व्हेन यू फॉल इन लव विद योरसेल्फ इंस्टेड ऑफ फॉलिंग इन लव विद समबडी एल्स। हम प्यार के बारे में हमेशा बात करते हैं। वी नो एंड वी बिलीव दैट फॉलिंग इन लव विद समबडी इज सो इम्पॉर्टेंट। बट मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जहां हम किसी और के साथ प्यार करने को इतना वैल्यू देते हैं, वहीं शायद हम कहीं ना कहीं खुद से प्यार करने को कम तवज्जो देते हैं। और इसी थॉट के साथ मैंने ये वीडियो बनाया, जहां के अगर आप खुद से प्यार करते हैं इंस्टेड ऑफ फॉलिंग इन लव विद समबडी एल्स, तो क्या होता है। सो सबसे पहले, इफ यू फॉल इन लव विद योरसेल्फ, you will discover the things that you're passionate about, those wild things, those adventures that you always wanted to do, those things that satisfy you, or probably give you that adrenal rush that makes you feel alive. ये सारी वो चीज़ें हैं दोस्तों जिन पे आप तब फोकस कर सकते हैं जब आप किसी और व्यक्ति से नहीं बट खुद से प्यार करते हैं। लव इज श्योरली ब्यूटिफुल दोस्तों, but it's not everything. There is a lot that you can do when you're passionately in love with yourself and not somebody else. You can discover art, photography, music, playing an instrument, traveling the world. बहुत कुछ आप कर सकते हैं दोस्तों जब आप खुद से प्यार करना सीखेंगे instead of falling in love with somebody else. When you fall in love with somebody else, you invest your time and energy in that person. But when you fall in love with yourself, you start investing in yourself. You start feeling beautiful and you try to find time for those things that inspire you the most. Second, dosto, when you fall in love with yourself, you will fine tune with your needs and wants. Falling in love with life means learning what you love, what you desire, what your goals are, what you want to achieve from your life. It also means that you would want to discover that what you really want from your relationships. And having said that, you're not dependent on somebody else, but you depend on yourself. And that feeling gives you a lot of strength and courage, जिसकी वजह से you can accomplish and achieve anything in your life. Point number 3, you start valuing the relationships that you have instead of focusing on the relationships that you do not have. Romantic relationships are not the only relationships जिसकी वजह से you would have a fulfilled life. There is a lot more to life than romance. When you focus on the things that you love, you will realize that your life is fulfilled with the people that are around you, with the people that are already in relationship with you. ये आपके फ्रेंड्स हो सकते हैं, आपकी फैमिली हो सकती है, आपके सिबलिंग्स हो सकते हैं, आपके कजिन्स हो सकते हैं, आपके को वर्कर्स हो सकते हैं. You would have a platonic relationship with these people and you would learn to give that incredible value to these relationships which usually people fail to give when they are into a romantic relationship. Next dosto, you could travel, you could explore the world, and you could live selfishly for yourself. Falling in love doesn't mean that every minute of your time you need to squeeze yourself dry. मुझे ऐसे लगता है when you try new food, when you explore, when you travel, you learn a lot from life. Falling in love with yourself gives you that advantage to do things for yourself. शायद जो चीजें अदरवाइज करने में आपको गिल्टी फील होता. नेक्स्ट दोस्तों, when you're in love with yourself, your relationship का focus completely changes. You start admiring, you start focusing on the important bits of your life which would help you to survive and to sustain no matter what. You learn to make time for your career, for your hobbies, for the choices that are important to you. Next, दोस्तों, when you're in love with your life, you spend more time doing things that you like rather than wishing for things to happen to you automatically. जी हाँ दोस्तों, जब हम किसी के साथ रोमांटिक रिलेशनशिप में होते हैं तो हम उनसे एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि वो हमारे लिए चीज़ें करे। कभी कभी वो लोग वो चीज़ें कर पाते हैं और कभी नहीं कर पाते, और जब वो नहीं कर पाते तो हमें दुख होता है। लेकिन अगर आप खुद के साथ ही एक पॉजिटिव हैप्पी रिलेशनशिप में होंगे तो यू विल डू दोज थिंग्स फॉर योर सेल्फ instead of waiting for somebody else to do those things for you. Next, दोस्तों, when you're in love with your life, when you're in a happy space, when you're in a relationship with yourself, आप लोगों की एडवाइस कम सुनेंगे और वो करेंगे जो आपको सुकून देता है. And also, while I say that, you will learn to appreciate those little things in life that otherwise didn't even matter. And finally, दोस्तों, when you're in love with yourself, you will strive to become better. You would want to become a better version of yourself. You will appreciate what you have, but you would never be satisfied with what you have. You will live an authentic life, and you will continuously try to get to the best of your potential. So दोस्तों, ये था हमारा आज का वीडियो. अगर इस वीडियो ने आपको वैल्यू दी तो प्लीज़ अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए. एंड डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल. थैंक यू सो मच. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.